Good morning, and welcome back to the National Fellows who began your seminars 2 months ago, and a special welcome to the faculty members who come from 8 universities and communities that are participating in this 17th year of the Yale National Initiative. There are 2 main purposes for the intensive session. First and foremost, the National Fellows are studying a seminar subject to deepen their knowledge and to develop a curriculum unit to teach some aspect of that subject in an engaging way to their own students. They will share the unit with other teachers in their school district and through our popular website with teachers elsewhere. Teachers are the primary audience for the curriculum units Fellows write. Second, and equally important, everyone will be considering the Teachers Institute approach. To prepare for this session, the National Fellows have read about their seminar subject and curriculum unit topic, and all have reviewed the understandings and procedures for understanding and sustaining a Teachers Institute. These are the principles and practices that have generated the New Haven Institute for more than 40 years, that have informed the creation of new Teachers Institutes, and that animate the National Initiative. They reflect what we have learned from a demonstration project and from the National Initiative so far. The Teachers Institute approach, which faculty will discuss in meetings this week and which fellows will discuss in workshops next week, expresses our core convictions and provides tested strategies for strengthening teaching and increasing student learning in the nation's high poverty, high minority public schools. Our work will be more coherent and more effective as we better appreciate what is indispensable to this approach and learn from taking that same approach in different locations around the country. During the intensive session, we therefore will stress what we have in common. Before asking each representative to introduce your team and to tell us what in particular you want to accomplish during the intensive session, I will briefly explain our schedule. Please note that the comprehensive schedule has the host and Zoom address for each meeting. The National Seminars will meet daily this week and next, and National Fellows will talk individually at least twice with their seminar leader about work in progress on their curriculum unit. The prospectus of the unit is returned today if it was not already returned, and the first draft of the unit and a draft of the unit synopsis are due on Wednesday next week. While the seminars are meeting this morning, university faculty members will hear presentations on the Teachers Institute theory of change and the research supporting that theory. Concurrent workshops tomorrow in the morning for fellows and midday for faculty members will examine the elements of and the process for writing a curriculum unit. Before the workshops, everyone should have reviewed the curriculum unit guidelines and some of the examples of curriculum units seminar leaders have recommended. This afternoon and tomorrow morning, faculty will review faculty roles in an institute and informing and sustaining the type of institutional partnership an institute represents. On Wednesday and Thursday, visiting university faculty members will observe the national seminars. On Thursday, they will talk with the leader of the seminar they observed on Wednesday. On 5 mornings this week and next, Yale faculty members will give talks that provide an overview or an example of the work fellows are pursuing in their seminar. All teams of fellows and faculty will meet this Wednesday evening, and I will meet after the intensive session with the team from each location. Throughout, I encourage you to reach out and talk informally with colleagues from communities other than your own and with counterparts who have experience in a local Teachers Institute. You will find that experience listed in the program. There is an optional reception with breakout rooms on Zoom this evening. Beginning on Friday, the National Fellows will be even more focused on reading for their seminar and on writing the first draft of the curriculum unit. The teachers in our leadership, that is seminar coordinators, school district representatives, and members of the National Steering Committee will meet this week and next at times listed in the program. In short, we want to make the most of the time each of you has taken to attend this 17th intensive session So again, welcome. As is our custom, I'll now ask the teacher representative from each location to introduce your team and to tell us what you want to accomplish during the session. This will be helpful to recall in our town hall meeting at the conclusion of the session next week. So please say what your institute or school district or university hopes to gain locally from your participation nationally. Let us begin by recognizing teachers from locations that currently have or have had Teachers Institutes, beginning with Pittsburgh, which hopes to revitalize the institute founded there in 1999. Sean?
Hello, this is Pittsburgh. Can you guys first check? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Okay, great. All right, so it's Pittsburgh. We're extremely excited this year. We're really looking forward to working with the University of Pittsburgh as we try to grow as a collective. From Pittsburgh, we have Dr. Trincia, which is going to be in math. He's going to be in mathematics. Dr. Vassi, physics and astronomy. Dr. Gobat in Latin American history, and Dr. Palmieri in history and philosophy of science. This year, like I said, we've got a great group of fellows too. We have Jesse Baker. We have Shayasia Jackson, and we have Martine Devine, as well as myself. And those are going to be making up our fellows for this year. As one of our goals for the program is to grow as a collective. It's been a while since we've had a local within the city. And so we're trying to kind of marry that partnership between the district, our fellows, our teachers in the city, and the university. And so we're just excited. We're excited to work with all of you and enjoy some of the collegiality as a group.
Thank you, Sean. Next, the Teachers Institute of Philadelphia, recognized in 2007 as following the Teachers Institute approach.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Lisa Yakunyao. I'm representing the Philadelphia team. Our local chapter is the Teacher Institute of Philadelphia, TIP for short, TIP. TIP has been working with faculty from the University of Pennsylvania and Temple University. This year, we have a team of 9 members, 2 new fellows, 2 returning fellows, 3 visiting faculty, and our local chapter director. First, I would like to introduce, I think Alex is going to unmute, Alexander De Arano, returning fellow, history teacher for 11th to 12th grade at the Bodine High School. Alex is taking David seminar, U.S. history, U.S. social movement to biology. Alex?
Hi, everybody.
Thank you, Alex. Next, we have Matthew Mansher, who also is a returning fellow. He's a ELA and history teacher for 9th and to 12th grade at the Kensington Creative and Performing Arts School. Matt is taking Francis seminar on gender, race, class in today's America. Matt.
Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be back.
Thank you. Thank you, Matt. Our next fellow is Christopher Siglich, is a new fellow science teacher from Philadelphia High School for Girls, 9th to 12th grade. Chris will be taking Sabani's class on the sun, the solar system, and us. Chris?
Good morning, everyone. It's great to be here.
Thank you, Chris. And our next fellow is also a new Charlotte Walker, STEM teacher, digital literacy for 5th to 8th grade at the Tilton Middle School. Charlotte will be taking Angelica seminar on human-centered design of biotechnology. Charlotte?
Hi, everyone. I am very happy to be here, and I'm excited about all the familiar faces that I'm seeing.
Thank you, Charlotte. This summer, we have a returning faculty and 2 new visiting faculty, as well as our logo director. Professor Devon Patel is a returning faculty serving on the YNI National University Advisory Council. Devin is Associate Professor of South Asia and English Study from the University of Pennsylvania. Devin.
Hello all, happy to be back.
Thank you, Devin. Next, we have Professor Sandra Riam, a new visiting faculty. Sandra is Associate Professor of Cancer Biology from the University of Pennsylvania. She's recently led a local seminar on cancer biology and technology. Sandra?
Good morning, everyone. One of the most fantastic experiences I've had with leading the seminar this past spring.
Thank you, Sandra. Next, we have Ricky Sander, Emeritus Professor of Geography, Urban Study, and a former Director of Women's Study from Temple University. Ricky is a new visiting faculty, and she recently led a seminar titled City Through the Lens of Race, Class, and Gender. Ricky?
Thank you, Lisa. I'm happy to be here. It was a pleasure to do the course I did this term, viewing the city through the lens of race, class, and gender. It's such a timely topic. So I'm very, very happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Ricky. And last but not least, we have our local chapter director, Dr. Edward Epstein. Anyway, so I'm going to continue. My name is, again, Lisa Yakunya. I'm a returning fellow and a member of the National Steering Committee, and I teach fourth grade at Key School. And I'm in Yin's seminar, Democracy and Inequality. It's an honor to be in such a great group of dedicated educators this summer. During this summer, the Philadelphia team hoped to accomplish many things. First, we want to gain more insight and support as we prepare ourselves to return to another wave of a new normal this fall. This summer, our team will take full advantage of this opportunity to share what we know, as well as to listen to a wealth of talents and expertise and experiences from this great group of fellows, faculty, and administrator. We want to learn as many new things as possible to bring back to our chapter, a local chapter. I think we could all agree that broadening our horizon will also keep our minds and body healthy and young. In the process of sharing, we also hope to strengthen our human connection professionally and as well as personally. And we believe that developing these human connection will lead us to more fruitful collaborations, friendships, and thus expanding our circle of influences in education. We also hope to develop our team leadership. Teaching K-12 students should be simple, but it is not. It is not, because today it means taking risks, it means having courage, it means standing by your conviction, especially during a time over the debate of teaching the critical race theory. So should we teach our students to evaluate our world through the lens of race, gender, and class? Well, I think that the Y&I's stand is clear. Lastly, the word national. So what does it mean to go public with our work at the national level? From a wonderful team member I just introduced, Ricky Sander, she talks about the importance of encouraging teacher publication and in turn to honor our teacher as the forefront researchers and writer of our profession. This wisdom connects us back to the idea of expanding our circle of influences. And we hope that it will create a movement of change to our publication at the national level and maybe even in the global level. So the challenge can be very adventurous for some, but we hope it could also be a very joyful and enjoyable one for all. Thank you from the Philadelphia team. So back to you, Jim.
Thank you, Lisa and Philadelphia colleagues. Next, the Delaware Teachers Institute in Newcastle County, recognized in 2010. Mike?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mike Duty. I am super excited to be back for another year of Y&I, and I have an awesome team with me this year. So I'm going to briefly introduce them and have them say a few words real quickly. So first up is Joe Parrott.
Hi, all. Good morning. I am really happy to be back and back learning again this summer.
Next is Brittany Zezima.
Good morning, everybody. This is my first year as a part of Y&I, and I'm very happy to be here.
Next, we have Christine Schaub.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm excited to be back. I'm looking forward to the collegiality with the fellows, the seminar leader, and developing a great curriculum unit. Thank you.
We also have Kari Flynn.
Morning, everybody.
And we have 3 faculty from the University of Delaware that I would like to introduce. So first off, we have Joel Rosenthal.
Hi, everybody. Really glad to be here. My second time being here with Y&I. Really looking forward to this week.
We also have Veronique Petit.
Hello, everyone. It's my first time here at Yale. And Mike, you'll be happy to know that the planetarium grant got through yesterday.
That's awesome to hear. Great. And last but not least, we have Eric Rise.
Hi, everybody. It's a pleasure to be back again. And it's enjoyable to look at the screen and see the familiar faces. So I'm looking forward to this week. And not just familiar faces, but meeting new people.
So as an institute that's been around for quite some time, we have a couple of different goals this year. Number one, we would like to continue fostering professional relationships with fellows and faculty members from across the country. And second, we would also like to provide some mentoring and insight to our new fellows, as well as those locations who are working towards establishing an institute with a university partner.
Thank you, Mike. Next, the Teachers Institute for Tulsa, recognized in 2017. Krista?
Good morning, everybody. I'm going to introduce Tulsa teachers first, let them say something really briefly, and then our OSU faculty, and then I'll finish us up. I'm Krista Waldron. I'm Tulsa City Rep and high school English teacher. And next, Tara Waugh.
Hi, I'm Tara. Nice to meet you. I teach high school English at Booker T. Washington High School, and I'm looking forward to this week.
And Christina Mejia. We have a mix, by the way, of returning and new faculty. Some are new to Institute approach, and some are just new to the national and have done locals. So, Christina.
Hey, guys. I'm excited to be back this year.
Tina Berry.
Hello, I am excited as well. And Lisa Yao, I really appreciated you saying teacher as a forefront researcher. I really like that.
Cindy Berkowitz.
Hi, I'm Cindy Berkowitz. I'm really honored and excited to be here this year. I'm a 9th and 10th grade U.S. government and Oklahoma history teacher. Thank you.
Sophia Alvarez.
Hi, good morning. This is my first year with Y&I. I'm a high school social studies teacher, and I'm excited to experience the intensive session for the first time.
Christiana Loza.
Good morning, y'all. I teach 7th grade math, and this is my first time as well.
And Laura Grisham.
Hey, everyone. I teach middle school debate, and this is my first time here, and I'm excited to be here.
Thanks. From the OSU faculty, we have Dr. Jeanette Mendez.
Hi, Jeanette Mendez, interim provost and senior vice president. Been involved from the sidelines and looking forward to learning a little more this year.
Mario Borunda, this is your second year.
Hello, everybody. Looking forward to the week.
Erica Townsend Bell.
Good morning, everyone. I am a member of the uninitiated, so I'm also looking forward to learning through this experience.
Great. Jeff Mene.
Hello, everyone. Likewise, this is my first time. I'm looking forward to it.
And Kate Hallemeyer is our fifth.
Hi, everyone. It's an honor to be here.
So the Tulsa team, some of these are perennial and some of them more pressing right now, but always fundraising to get restarted, to sustain. Another issue is sustainability with institutes and partnerships as universities evolve, as we see the university structure change a little bit with modern challenges. And then always working with our district to align the curriculum units that we write with the district so that they can be used as much as possible. And Tulsa is always happy to be here. We have some experience, not as much as others, but we're happy to help in any way that we can also.
Thank you, Krista. Next, the Dene Teachers Institute recognized in 2019. Jolene?
Good morning. I have two faculty and two with me, three returning fellows. And I'll begin with Shannon Guerrero. She's a math professor with Northern Arizona University. Shannon?
Good morning. Thanks, Jolene. And I just want to say this is my second time at YNI, and I'm looking forward to revisiting and refining my work as a seminar leader.
Our next one is Karen Jarrett Snyder, and she's a associated professor and chair with Northern Arizona University. Karen?
Good morning, everyone. Nice to see everyone. It's good to be back at YNI.
And our returning fellow, Irene Jones, she's a fourth grade teacher at the Kayenta Elementary School.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back. We'll see you guys. Thank you.
And the next one is Elizabeth Isaac. She's a third grade teacher from Saley Public School.
Good morning, Yet. I'm glad to be back as well. I'm looking forward to this year. I'm excited.
And my name is Jolene Smith. I am a fifth grade teacher at the Kayenta Middle School. I'll introduce myself with my four clans. Siya ay nakahig na Anshlan to Bethlehem Basistin, although is a sana ay dashichedo that's who I am. And I am in the biography seminar with David Ingerman. And Liz is in the Sun and Solar System seminar. And Irene is in the Human-Centered Design Biotechnology seminar. That's our group. And our goal is to, as we work on our curriculum and we really stress embedding our culture and our language within the curriculums we write. And when we do that and we complete it, we usually share it at our local level with our other teachers, with the Dene Institute, and then try to get them interested into coming to YNI for next year. That's our goal.
Thank you, Jolene. Next, let's hear from districts that are currently planning a new Teachers Institute or exploring the potential of the Teachers Institute approach for their communities, beginning with the District of Columbia. Zach?
Good morning, everybody. It's great to be here. It's great to see new faces and old faces alike. We're a small contingent this year, but we're going to do our best to have some impact in the seminars. I'm here and accompanied by Catherine Cunha, who's the ELA teacher at Cardozo, and she's in the Gender, Race, and Class seminar, as well as Leslie Solomon, who is taking the Human-Centered Design seminar, and she is a life science and physical science teacher at Excel Academy. I'm going to be the coordinator for Dr. Basu's Sun and Solar seminar. And one of the things that we're trying to kind of navigate and looking forward to speaking with more people about is partner strategies, how to get attention from the district level as well as faculty level, given these COVID times and how it's disrupted a lot of relationships this past year. And then also, if there's anybody here this year that's really good at social media, we'd like to start having some type of social media presence for recruitment, because we're looking to slowly increase capacity so that we can develop a local eventually. So with those two goals in mind, if you can share your knowledge with us, that'd be great in seminar or during the reception. So yeah, good morning.
Thank you, Zach. Next, San Jose. Mark?
All right, thank you, Jim, and it's wonderful to be with all of you again, of course. So I'd like to introduce our team first, and they will greet you briefly, and then we'll talk about our goals for the next 2 weeks. I'd like to start with Dr. Elaine Collins. Elaine is our faculty member from San Jose State University and also our champion there at San Jose State. Been very instrumental in guiding us in this process and helping in this process of getting the local institute started. So Elaine.
Good morning and welcome. And I'm very happy to be here this year. Thank you.
Thank you, Elaine. Next is Michelle Melby.
Good morning. I teach physiology and forensics at James Lick High School in San Jose.
And then next up we have Raven Cisco.
Good morning. I teach English 1, AP Literature, and Creative Writing at Mount Pleasant High School.
And speaking of Mount Pleasant High School, we have Jen Estrada.
Hello, I'm Jen, also a new fellow. I teach at Mount Pleasant High School, English and Study Skills. So excited to be here.
Thank you. Next is Jenny Kim.
Good morning. I'm a social studies teacher at William C. Oberfeld High School. Happy to be back.
Okay, thank you. All of those teachers, we have multiple districts in San Jose. All of those wonderful teachers teach at the East Side Union High School District. We also have some teachers from San Jose Unified School District, starting with Alka Usan.
Good morning, everybody. I teach 8th grade English Language Arts, and I'm really excited to be here. It's my first time here at YNI.
Thank you. And Shilpan Sheth.
Good morning, everyone. I teach high school physics. Glad to be here.
And again, my name is Mark Hartung. I have been for the past 7 years a middle school teacher at Hoover Middle School. This fall, I'll be transitioning to a new position as a high school teacher, teaching U.S. history and world history. So very excited about that. Very excited to see how that shapes the unit that I will be writing. Be a little bit different this year, which is a good thing. In terms of our thinking about our goals as a group and as individuals, we obviously and definitely want to be learning from all of you, from our peers in the seminar and in the larger group as well. We think about the things that we can gain by being in seminar with teachers that teach different subjects, right? Social studies teachers can learn from ELA teachers. ELA teachers can learn from social studies teachers. Science teachers can learn from all of the other subjects, of course. And just having that exposure to all of you and the different strategies and the different subjects that you teach is definitely a goal that we all have. We also want to use the knowledge of the group to better understand and inform and prepare ourselves for having difficult conversations with our students and our coworkers back at our home schools. You know, I've heard multiple times the terms, you know, thinking about gender, thinking about class, thinking about race. You know, how do we approach these subjects with our students and have those difficult conversations that are so necessary? So we're looking forward to hearing everyone's thoughts about those things as well. And then as a city that is on the cusp of having a local institute, you know, we've been on the cusp for a while. And so, you know, we want to learn from those of you that have successfully made that transition. What should we be focused on? What kinds of things should we be aware of and perhaps try to avoid as we transition into that status? So great to be here. And then for those of you that have small children, you know that when just when you're getting ready to be on a conference call, that's when your small children need something. So I'd be remiss if I didn't introduce, my children are all grown, but I have a German Shepherd named Val, who's named for Valentine's Day, not Val Schwartz. So you might have seen her briefly in the frame. Now that I've started talking, she's done with me though. So it's great to be here. Thank you, everyone. Looking forward to a great 2 weeks.
Thank you, Mark. Next, Chicago, Brandon.
Good morning, everyone. I'll start off by introducing members of my team. I'm Brandon Barr. I teach 6th grade reading, writing, and social studies. First, I'll introduce Tiffany Robinson. And if you could share your seminar as well as you're introducing yourself.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Tiffany Robinson. I am in the seminar with Dr. Ian again, so I am super excited about that. Last year, he inspired me through a seminar. I ended up running for an elected official position. I got it. So being with him this year, I'm looking forward to seeing what new babies we can birth.
Next, I'd like to introduce Sharon Ponder.
Hi, everyone. I am so thrilled to be a returning participant in what I consider the Y&I professional revolution for public educators. The majority of our students in Chicago, and I'm sure across all of our cities, were further marginalized this year and past years. So they deserve our passion and dedication. So I am so humbly thrilled to be here this year. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to introduce Taya Solau.
Hi, everyone. So good to see you again. I'm Taya Salau. I teach 8th grade science at Tarkington Elementary on the south side of Chicago. This is my 3rd year with YNI, and I am in the human-centered design with Dr. Gonzalez. So good to see you all.
And finally, our only new fellow from Chicago, Alexandra Wagner.
Good morning. I'm very excited for my first year at YNI. I'm in the sun, solar system, and us, and I'm super excited to be here.
So briefly to just talk about our goals, and I'm not quite sure why my face is only half in the picture. I'm looking directly at the camera, so it's something with my CPS laptop. But anyway, what's really important for Chicago right now is kind of to circle the wagons and get some positive momentum. There have been quite a few changes in our district. Our district was really behind us, so navigating that and also the university community in Chicago is really going to be the thrust of the discussions that I hope I'm able to have and my colleagues are able to have to kind of get the shot in the arm that we need to keep moving forward.
Thank you, Brandon. Next, Richmond. Valerie?
Hi, I'm Valerie Schwartz. I teach 4th grade at Mary Mumford, and good morning, everyone, and I'm happy to be back. I'm going to turn over the presentation to Taryn Coulier. I want her to step up and have a little leadership too, so she will introduce the Richmond team. Taryn?
Thank you, Val. Good morning, everyone. My name is Taryn Coulier from the Richmond team, and I am delighted to be with you all. Some of you all again this morning. We have a fantastic team this year, and we are eager to begin the intensive session. I'd like to start this morning by welcoming our visiting faculty from Virginia Commonwealth University that we're so grateful to have this year, starting with Chris Shin, Associate Professor in the Department of Gender, Sexuality, and Women's Studies. And if you could all just each come off mute and say hello.
Hi, everyone. I'm really excited to participate in this initiative and to learn from you all. So thanks.
Thank you. We also have Sarah Wilson McKay, Associate Professor of Art Education with us.
Hi, everyone. I'm just completely thrilled to be with you all today. I've already heard some incredible ideas and resonance for me around teachers as forefront researchers. So I'm thrilled about that. Happy to be with you. Thanks.
We also have George Monroe, Professor in the Department of History for our visiting faculty.
There, took me a while to unmute, but I'm looking forward to the activities of the week. Good to see everybody.
Thank you. And for our fellows this year, they include Emma Kessler, 4th grade teacher at Bellevue Elementary School.
Good morning. I'm very excited to be here. This is my first year at YNI.
And we have Tara McCrone, 5th grade teacher at Chimborazo Elementary School.
Hi, everyone. So excited to get started. Been counting down the days.
And Tara is a second-time fellow with us this year. We also have Joanna Minot, Earth Science teacher at Huguenot High School in Richmond. She's a first-time fellow.
Thank you, Taryn. Hello, everyone. I'm Joanna Minot, and I teach
Earth Science at Huguenot High School, and this is my first time joining Y&I, and I'm also excited to be here.
Thank you, Joanna. We also have Karen Mullins, 7th grade English teacher at Martin Luther King Jr. Middle School, and she is also a first-time fellow this year.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I am excited about being a first-year fellow. I'm looking forward to learning a lot from David in the U.S. History through Biography seminar and building relationships with my colleagues. Thanks.
Thank you, Karen. Of course, as already introduced, we have Valerie Schwartz, our city representative and 4th grade teacher at Mary Mumford Elementary School, and this is her 15th year as a fellow for the Yale Initiative.
Hello again.
We have Steven Strauss, who is a 7th grade English teacher at River City Middle School, and he is a first-time fellow this year.
Good morning.
We have Caitlin Waldron, a 7th grade history teacher at River City Middle School as well, and also a first-time fellow this year.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning, Caitlin. And then as well as myself, I am a 4th grade teacher at Ginner Park Elementary School for Richmond Public Schools, and I'm also a 3rd-time National Fellow this year. As far as our goal for a team, we have quite a few new fellows this year who would like to gain the full experience of the intensive session and learn more about Y&I. And we also have obviously our visiting faculty. So as a whole team, we would like to progress further into our goal of establishing our local institute in Richmond. Thank you.
Thank you, Taryn. Now your colleagues from Hearn Independent School District in Texas and from New Haven, which has been offering local seminars since 1978. Carol?
Hi, good morning, everyone. It's great to see everyone and really excited to get started remotely, but it's good to see everyone. So our team has been combined, as Jim mentioned. So we have Deborah Jenkins, who's returning, and she teaches reading and language arts to 3rd graders, and she is participating in Ian Shapiro's seminar. And also from Hearn, I'm sorry, I didn't pause long enough for Deborah to say hi.
Good morning.
Also from Hearn is Chelsea Best, and she's a 5th grade science teacher, and she's in Angelica's seminar this year. So Chelsea.
Good morning. Hi, everyone.
And from New Haven is Jason Ward, and he is a K through 4th grade STEM lab teacher, and he is in Sarbani's seminar this year.
Morning, everyone.
And I'm Carol Boynton. I teach kindergarten here in New Haven, and we're all 4 returning fellows. So we've worked closely as a team this year, and Deborah's going to share our combined goals. So Deborah, would you like to start?
Good morning again. So the goals that we have are we aspire to learn more about the Teachers Institute approach and how to build a strong network to grow a local initiative. We also aspire to learn from other districts ways that we can work on recruiting teachers more broadly and across grade levels and campuses. And we would also like to learn strategies for effectively sharing our curriculum units with our districts.
Thank you both very much. Next, I want to recognize the leaders of the national seminars and ask them if they wish to say a word this morning. First, Frances Rosenbluth, leading a seminar on gender, race, and class in today's America. Frances?
Yes. Hi, everybody. It's wonderful to see so many people with lots of interests and talents, and I am really looking forward to being part of a dynamic group starting this afternoon.
And Angelica Gonzalez is leading a seminar on human-centered design of biotechnology. Angelica? Perhaps she's on mute or not here. Next, Ian Shapiro leading a seminar on democracy and inequality, challenges and possible solutions. Ian?
Hello, everybody. I'm delighted to be back. It's great to see so many familiar faces and the new recruits, and also looking forward to a very rich set of conversations over the next 2 weeks.
Next, Sarbani Basu is leading a seminar on the sun, the solar system, and us. Sarbani?
Hi, everybody. This is my first year doing the National Institute, and I'm really excited, particularly since all the participants are so interested in the subject and are excited about it. Meet you all at 2 p.m. today, and we'll go from there, hopefully for a very productive session.
And David Ingerman is leading a seminar on U.S. social movements through biography. David?
Hi, it's great, like Ian and others have said, to see faces from last year's seminar. I'm sorry not to be with you this year, but on the other hand, really pleased with how our seminar has started even before the intensive session. I've already learned a lot and look forward to learning more with the 10 teachers in my seminar over the next 2 weeks.
Thank you, David. And so lastly, I should call attention to the schedule for today. National Seminars, as has been mentioned, hold their first meeting at 2 p.m. Eastern. Fellows begin meeting individually with their seminar leader. Visiting faculty hear about the Teachers Institute Theory of Change at 12:30 Eastern. And everyone is invited to the virtual reception with breakout rooms at 6 p.m. Eastern. So again, thank you all very much for attending, and welcome to the intensive session.